Mr. Chairman, I move that this meeting comes to an immediate end. Mr. Chairman, I move that this meeting comes to an immediate end. Full stop. Mover. M-O-V-E-R. Then you bring the column. Then you write your full name. And then you sign your signature. Motion. Mr. Chairman, I move that this meeting comes to an immediate end. Mover. Or say, copy, sign. Seconder. S-E-C-O-N-D-E-R. Then you give it to somebody who believes in the motion you are filing to second you. The person will write the name and also sign. Mr. Chairman, I move that this meeting comes to an immediate end. Mover or say to sign. Seconder, and you know sign. And then you will hand it over to the court. Last one. Mr. Chairman, I move that this meeting comes to an immediate end. Mover, your name sign, seconder, sign. That is a motion. Apart from filing a motion to close the meeting, you can file a motion to do many things. Now let's say we came to this meeting, we have two agendas, but you realize that there's something I want to say I don't want to say. You can file a motion and bring it to the board. Mr. Chairman, I move that we discuss the issue of shortage of food at the dining hall. Mover, sign. Seconder, sign. Do you get it? Then again, you can file a motion. Mr. Chairman, I move that the assistant dining hall be impeached immediately. Mover, sign. Seconder, sign. Everything you want the house to do, you must file a motion. Do you get it? Mr. Chairman, I move that the vice president be suspended immediately. Mover, sign. Seconder, sign. Mr. Chairman, I move that the compound prefect be summoned before the SRC immediately. Mover, sign. Seconder, sign. So many other things that you can file at the SRC meeting. Do you get it? Yes. Okay, so let's look at how you treat a motion. Ask. No, the president, so far as the motion is correct, you have used all the technical things I have told you about. The president cannot say, I won't take it. You understand? It doesn't lie in the prerogative of the president to accept or reject the motion into pieces. You get it? Great. What do you want to ask? Yes, you will raise it, but we have not started the formal because I'm doing orientation. After I finish the orientation, we will start a formal system. In that case, when you want to ask, you will raise your point of information. Again, let me finish with it so that we can keep on. Now, assuming that somebody has filed a correct motion, then the porter will come and put the paper before you. Now, the very minute he puts the paper before you, you inspect it. Motion, is it correct? Structure, is it correct? The way the person has written it, is everything correct? If everything is correct, then you would say, the House, there is a motion on board. All interventional science ceases. Say it.
The House, there is a motion. The House, there is a motion on board. All interventional science.
Good. The House, there is a motion on board. All interventional science should cease. What that means is that when we are treating a motion, you cannot raise information, you cannot raise correction, you cannot raise comments. Okay. Then you will read out the motion. So when I move that this meeting comes to an immediate end. Mover. Then you will call the mover. Then the mover will get up. Mr. Chairman, I filed the motion because I believe that we have spent a lot of time here. I am hungry. I believe other members are hungry and we want to go. Thank you very much. Second the motion because myself I'm also hungry. Then you call anybody for the motion. Now, anybody for the motion is somebody must raise the hand. And then when the person raises the hand, you call the person. Then the person also gets up. Mr. Chairman, I am also for this motion because I have other things to attend to. I've spent a lot of time here and we must leave and do other things. Then you call anyone against the motion, and somebody will raise up their hand and say, Mr. Chairman, I am against the motion because we are here for a purpose. This orientation is once a year, and therefore let's digest the issues and finish before we leave over here. Then you call, they became their own team. So who your concept will have? We'll see. Then you call right of reply from the mover. Say it. And then the one who filed the motion will get up and reply the one who spoke against the motion. So you get up and say, Mr. Chairman, I still insist that the meeting should come to an immediate end because the young man is saying that because the orientation is once a year, we should stay over here. If he wants to stay here, he can stay here. I mean, I want to go. That is a right of reply. He has replied against the motion. After that, we vote. You hear? You would say, the House, we are voting on the motion. Say it.
The House, we are voting on the motion.
Good. All those in favor of the motion that this meeting, then you read what is there. All those in favor of the motion that this meeting should come to an immediate end, let me hear you say, yeah. The House. All those against the motion that this meeting comes to an immediate end, let me hear you say, no. Then they will say it. After they have said it, then you give your judgment. So you would say, per my ears, or your judgment. The very moment you say the yes have it, it means that the meeting is closing. Now then you call the last one submission. Then you can't now any submission doesn't change the voting. It is just how somebody feels about the way we voted. So somebody can raise their hand and say, Mr. Chairman, I am disappointed with this House. Because of food, you have voted to close the meeting. Next time, let's vote wisely. It hasn't changed the vote. Do you understand? It is just how somebody feels about the way we voted. After that, we just pray, the executives go, and then the meeting closes. Do you understand it? So that is how you treat the motions. After getting the motion paper, you read the motion paper, you call mover, seconder, anyone for the motion, anyone against the motion, right of reply from the mover, voting. Do you get it? And that will bring the process of the voting to an end. There's another motion called procedural motion, but when you come to regional level, we will teach you procedural motion. At the local level, you don't really need procedural motion. Procedural motion is filed to stop a normal motion. So once you are treating, somebody can file another procedural motion to stop the procedural motion. That stop the procedural motion. That stop the normal motion. There's controversy, so we don't teach the procedural motion. So you use the normal motions for your meetings. Great.